Hello, guys. This is Pinky, the housewife. I'm coming to you all with a new story. Okay, this happened yesterday. Let me just get this music off so I can go ahead and explain. This happened yesterday. I intended to get it out to you all, but other things was breaking loose, so I didn't get it out to you. But I am here today to bring it out. It's a tragic. It's tragic. I just want to let you know. So before I go ahead and get into it, let me just go ahead and get the house rules out of the way first before we get into it. I'm going to go ahead and welcome everybody to the Pink House. Okay, go ahead and hit that like button. By hitting that like button, it helps keeps me in the algorithm with you too. Okay, so if you can go ahead and hit that like button for me, I appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. Okay. And by the way, so if you're on Pink of the Housewife or Pink Global, if you haven't subscribed to Pink of the Housewife, go ahead. If you haven't subscribed to Pink Global, go ahead and do that for me. All right, thanks. Now let's go ahead and get into the matter at hand. Let me just go ahead and put out a trigger warning for you guys because this is not easy, but it did happen yesterday. Okay. So that was a deadly plane crash. Okay. It was. Unfortunately, it was pretty bad. Okay. I'll just go ahead and just drop the clip for you instead of me explaining it to you. Just go ahead and I just go ahead and drop the video clips of it. And the video clips will be down in my description box below my video. All right, guys. I do want to let you know that. Now, it's not easy to see. Let me just show you the first one. When I say it's not easy to see, it's not easy. All right. The plane was owned by, Motley Crue, Vince Neil. He had a LearJet, and oh my God, it's just things that happen. Okay, it seems like every day or every other day there's a plane crash lately. And I have been covering those. So please go back and watch my other videos. And this information, this video is coming straight from Today News. All right. Let me just go ahead and get it started for you guys.
Surveillance video capturing a runway disaster in real time as a LearJet heading from Austin, Texas, landing at Scottsdale Municipal Airport, veers off the runway, crashing into a larger Gulfstream business jet parked nearby.
Expect to go around, we just had an emergency.
The National Transportation Safety Board already investigating.
It appears that the left main gear failed upon landing, resulting in the accident.
A large piece of that landing gear can be seen lying on the runway. Authorities say 5 people were involved in the crash. 1 person died. Representatives for Motley Crue frontman Vince Neil say the private jet belonged to the singer, but he was not on board. The band sharing on social media there were 2 pilots and 2 passengers on the plane. And in a now deleted post, that Neil's girlfriend and a friend both suffered non-life-threatening injuries and were taken to local hospitals. Poison frontman Bret Michaels, who has toured with Motley Crue, posting that his thoughts and prayers go to Neil's girlfriend Rain and all those injured, adding, "I was relieved to hear that my friend Vince Neil was not on board." The accident comes amid a string of unrelated aviation incidents in recent weeks. 67 people died in Washington, D.C. when an Army helicopter slammed into an American Airlines regional jet. A medevac jet crashed in Northeast Philadelphia, killing 7. And 10 people were killed this past Friday in a commuter plane crash in icy, snowy conditions on approach to Nome, Alaska. Aviation experts say flying in the U.S. is still extremely safe and that these devastating accidents should not be cause for panic.
It's a combination of a coincidental rash of accidents coupled with a huge heightened sense of sensitivity on the public.
The crash comes just weeks before Motley Crue is set to begin their Las Vegas residency. The band, in that now deleted post, says that they will find a way to support the family of the person who died.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Large piece of that landing.
Okay, guys, you could see that. That was awful. That was tragic. More than just awful. That's tragic. All right. And so that happened yesterday. And now I saw the news coverage. I was just trying to get it to you, but I wasn't able to. So let me go ahead and just show you. Now this is from let me see how many. This is also from yesterday. And then I'm going to show you the latest update and everything. I mean, it's just terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. So here we go. This is ABC 15, Arizona. I'll go ahead and get that set up for you. But yesterday they did say one person was left on the plane unalive. That person was unalive on the plane. Okay.
With the crew on the ground near Frank Lloyd Wright and Scottsdale Road, and we're learning new details about exactly who was on that plane. We start tonight with our Lillian Donahue, who has been on the ground since about 3 o'clock this afternoon, right after that crash. Lillian, what have you learned so far?
Well, finally, after hours, the airport is open back up to planes. We finally saw some planes touching down here on the tarmac. We've been out here for roughly 7 hours today. And, you know, you can see the plane is still out here as crews were investigating for hours later. We know that the National Transportation Safety Board is on the ground investigating, looking into exactly what happened here. This, the moment a LearJet veered off the runway after touching down at Scottsdale Airport. The plane hit a Gulfstream jet and lodged in just behind its right wing.
It appears that the left main gear failed upon landing, resulting in the accident.
Immediately, the Scottsdale Fire Department and other local agencies jumped in. Unfortunately, they found a person dead in the plane. EMS brought 3 other passengers to the hospital with injuries. They helped a 5th person on site who declined further treatment. The fire department also said they had to make sure that this crash didn't threaten anyone else in the area.
We brought in additional hazmat units to clear the buildings, surrounding buildings, and get it all clear in those structures.
Those who work around the airport told me today they heard the tires pop and a loud bang before even realizing the severity of the crash. Everyone who's come by this area tonight sad to find out someone lost their life.
On behalf of the city of Scottsdale, the Scottsdale Airport, our thoughts and prayers for the individuals on the aircraft. It's certainly a tragedy that occurred.
And Scottsdale's Mayor Lisa Borowski echoed that sentiment along, adding, quote, "We will keep all affected by this tragedy in our prayers. I would also like to thank our first responder community for their quick action and service in the situation. We're, of course, going to keep you up to date throughout our newscast tonight and online." In Scottsdale, Lillian Donahue, Arizona Tonight.
Our ABC 15 plane that crashed is registered to Chromed in Hollywood LLC, based out of Franklin, Tennessee.
Okay.
Now, the president is Vince Neil, a singer and the frontman of the rock band Motley Crue. Tonight, Motley Crue tweeted saying the plane carried a pilot, a co-pilot, and 2 passengers. Vince Neil was not on that plane. This is an updated tweet from the information that band shared earlier on X. And new tonight, ABC News obtained the air traffic audio from the tower. The moment that crash happened, you hear air traffic controllers telling all the planes arriving to go around.
69, go round. 47, start a climb, go round. 1 Alpha Juliet, start a climb, go round. I'll call your crosswind turn.
Arizona Tonight also got audio from the ground, and you can hear the air traffic controllers asking about the number of souls on board.
Okay, confirming our airport is confirmed hard shutdown. Confirmed hard shutdown, souls on. Copy. Can you originate where the aircraft came from and give me a number of souls on board? Unknown souls on board.
This crash, as you know, is just the latest in a string of deadly plane incidents across the nation. Our Faye Fredericks is tracking some of those other crashes that have made headlines in recent weeks.
Javier, starting with that mid-air collision between a passenger plane and a military Black Hawk helicopter that left nearly 70 people dead last month in Washington, D.C. The NTSB confirming all major wreckage from the crash has been recovered. This is new video showing investigators examining remnants of the crash. We expect a preliminary report from the NTSB by the end of the month. We're also expecting a report on what caused another crash into a Philadelphia neighborhood last month, killing 7 people. We know the black box from that plane is being examined. Back here in Arizona, the NTSB has released a preliminary report on what went wrong leading up to a plane crash at Falcon Field in Mesa that left 5 people dead in November. Report says the aircraft overran the runway before striking the perimeter fence. A final report has not yet been released. Worth noting, tomorrow at Luke Air Force Base in the West Valley, they will be simulating a plane crash to train first responders for the real thing. So don't be alarmed if you see emergency crews in the area. Javier?
Last time we
Guys, oh my God, what all this? Seems like every week or every other day in the last week or two, in the last 2 weeks, it's been a plane crash. The first one was 67 people, where the helicopter, military helicopter, I think that's what you call it, military helicopter, hit the other plane. Total 64, and I think it was 64 in the airplane, and the rest was total of 67 people. Put it like that. And then after that, the next day in Philadelphia, it just seems like planes. Everybody's. It's just awful. Okay. I did want to give you that update. I didn't know it was 2 videos in one, but thank you all, guys. I'll keep you updated on anything else that's gonna go on. All right, y'all have a good day and take it easy. Okay. And on your way out, can you go ahead and do one thing for me? Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.